Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Okay, so we are officially in 2025. The new year has passed. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to karma, good or bad. Okay, so what is this, like an Asian chapter of the secret society? This is not even a case you even know about, okay? But it is concerning the reason that you've been attacked for most of your life. It does have something to do with some abundance that's supposed to come to you that someone wanted to steal from you, possibly even a trust that your name was named on, and or something someone did illegally using your name for a long time to get money off of you that now a lot of people are getting in trouble for. Let me tell you real quick. There is a judge here in Georgia that just committed suicide. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word, but I guess I just said it. I didn't quite say it. I said suicide, but I don't know how that's going to count. Either way, I could have said something different. There's a judge in Georgia here that just took their life. They just took their life. And let me tell you, oh, it was this reason, maybe just depression. He wanted to retire. He wanted to. Okay, yeah. You're going to see right now a whole bunch of judges and officials and people taking their lives because they know there's no way out. They know they can't kill you. They know you're divinely protected. And they know for many, many years, a lot of them allowed family members that were the gatekeepers to file false claims before we moved into the digital age. A lot of cases that were started why you were gang stalked. Come on in, everybody. Listen up, everybody. Listen, come on in here, y'all. A lot of y'all that were gang stalked while this contract, the gang stalking contract, is ending right now. A lot of y'all, the reason you were gang stalked was because like I said, the way society was set up, it like a Hunger Game type class situation. The wealthy, the gatekeepers, the peacekeepers, and then you on the bottom. The reason a lot of your lives were the way that it was and how much potential you could reach, how much money you could make was stopped through gang stalking oppression was because everything was done on paper. And they allowed a lot of the gatekeepers, which were your family members and others, to benefit from that system that was in place at that time. Do you understand me? So that means that when they started this, nobody had an idea what an internet was. The internet had not been created or even thought of yet. Do you understand? When they started that system and allowing this community and your friends and family members to do fraud on you, to get life insurance policies on you and set you up to be killed by putting you into the gang stalking, make you homeless, say you were schizophrenic when you complained about the gang stalking, that whole entire system, no one knew that there was ever going to be an internet. Do y'all ever think about that? Think about how long we've come from AOL. Think about how far we have come from Apple, AOL. I'm trying to think of the oldest freaking computer I can think of. What's the oldest? Was it Word Perfect? Was it Word Perfect? I can't even think. But you understand what I'm saying. Nobody had any idea at all whatsoever that we would have an internet one day. Guys, call me old, but I grew up with the rotary phone like that, and I thought a beeper was a big deal when I learned and found out about what a beeper was. So you have to imagine none of these people expected the world to be the way it is today back when they first allowed these people to commit all this fraud. So now a lot of people claim falsely that a lot of you all were mentally ill. A lot of you all were dead. A lot of you all were out of touch. A lot of you all kind of crazy things about you while they've been using your social to get social security checks, to do all kind of false claims. Somebody could have been living your life. They've driven people to homelessness, got them up on drugs, all kind of stuff while they collected money on them for many years. Now, 20, 30 years later, for some of us 40 years later, everything's coming back up. Like in the court systems, you're getting reviews. Things are coming up for review. and they're looking in the system, and everything's digital, and internet exists, iPhones exist, everything is online, everything. So what's coming up is all these people getting social security checks and money and fraud. And what's coming up is the paychecks you make, the bank accounts you have, the mortgages you pay, the insurance, the car insurance that you pay. All of your business is coming up now in this digital system. And because of that, they can't hide. And now everybody's fraud is coming out. And that's why they've been going so hard in the paint to get rid of a lot of y'all, because everybody's secrets are coming out about what they did back in the day. So you're going to have judges that are they're touching my back. You're going to have judges that are going to be taking their lives now as these cases come up for review, because they know that they worked together with a doctor. They worked with these goofy psychologists that they sent people to, talking about, oh, you think people are following you? No, see, the more people that you listen to that talk about gang stalking, the more it makes it real for you, and it's going to make it crazy. I'm going to give you a prescription of some medication, and try to stay away from people that talk about gang stalking, because it's not good for you, because it's just going to make it worse. All them motherfucking doctors, psychiatrists back in the day that were on that tip, that were being paid money to keep you in an illusion and gaslight the fuck out of you and make you feel like you were crazy, they're going to be taking their lives now, because they helped to give their professional advice and sign off on that you were mentally ill, you were crazy, you were this, you were that. They helped with that shit. And then they even agreed that you couldn't take care of yourself, but you might have been living somewhere with 3 motherfucking houses, rental properties, paying a mortgage and everything, because no one ever expected you, to do well in life because of the opposition they brought to you. And now that doctor is like, oh my God, all these years I built this family, I did this, I spent this money, they paid me off, I'm killing myself. The same thing in Florida. There's a part of Florida, a whole community of people all literally resigned at the same time, because a judge had ordered them all to reveal and open up the records, some kind of expense reports of money that they spent, right? That they took. It's like a council in a town in Florida, and the whole the whole council or the whole local government literally retired, because they were required to give an expense report on how they paid for all these expensive items, where they were stealing money from people in the town and they were accepting bribes. They had to account for everything by January 1st. This is about a couple of years ago. And all of them quit their job. The whole entire local government of this area in Florida, everybody quit their job before January 1st. Every single last one of them retired. Every last. They all walked away at the same time. This is how corrupt the system was. This is how freaking corrupt the system was. So, like I said, these are groups of people that are getting expired. Cases are coming back up for review. This is not a case you're even aware of. Somebody might have said you were homeless and mentally ill. Somebody might have said you were away in a mental institution. Somebody could have had somebody show up for court and pretend to be you. This is a case you're not aware of that's going on, that's about to come up right now. And they wanted this judge to rule in their favor and reverse a judgment that you were mentally ill. It has something to do with you being mentally ill and somebody getting money for you. But the problem is, everything is digital. When they started this case, everything was on paper, but everything's digital. And these people lied and said that they were providing, paying your bills, keeping a roof over your head. They were using money that they were getting for you to take care of you, and they were not. And now they want the judgment reversed. But because you're still alive, number one, you're still alive. And number two, your information is coming up in the system where you pay all your bills, and you've paid consistently for years, and people can see you now on social media. It's like, oh my God, we're in big trouble. So this judge, that's a part of a secret society. Now this is the Asian chapter, because she got gangster. Whoever this judge is, she got a big ego, and she decided to try to get gangster and try to kill you. Okay. So that's why I'm making fun now. It's like some kind of Asian chapter where she's a judge, but she's connected in the Asian community. So she got her little Asian gang. She got a Vietnamese and a Chinese here, okay, person to help her. And they were trying to do death spell over you over this past 2 weeks. They've been trying to do death spells on you to get rid of you. And the reason is they're trying, and whoever you are, you're not Asian. Whoever you are, you're not Asian. The judge is of Asian descent. All right. I have Japanese, I have Vietnamese, and I have Chinese. Okay. Now, like I said, all these people work together, and it's all these different races of people because they're all part of the secret society and they work in different aspects of society. Okay. But so it's like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So your family members, they went to this judge at one of their community events and they were like, hey, we need help. We need the judgment reversed on our family member that they're mentally ill. And the judge is like, we can't. They're online on social media. They're online showing they pay their bills. They're online showing they've had a bank account, which they balance perfectly for 20 years now. Everything about them is online. So I cannot say that they're mentally unable to care for themselves, because then that's going to get me in trouble. But what I can do is get my Asian gang, my Asian spiritual gang, to take them out spiritually. So that's where we are. And I'm laughing. Yes, I'm laughing here because there's an Eritrean in the NSA. There's an Eritrean in the NSA that is working with this Asian gang. So it's a collaboration of the people from the East. What is this, an Eastern gang or something? Don't get me to cracking jokes this morning, because I'm in no mood to be out here cracking jokes this morning. Okay, an Empress in a reverse, something is over for them. They failed to do something. Yeah, I know. They failed to do it. I know. So, they don't know who to blame. I got it. So, this is what happened. An Asian at the NSA, I'm sorry, an Eritrean at the NSA that was trying to work with your family. Because remember, all these people help each other. An Eritrean at the NSA, okay, that was trying to help your family to get away with stealing some money because you're named on a trust. And not just that, or this could be two different energies I'm talking about. Someone said you were mentally ill and they wanted to have guardianship or conservatorship over you. They're working together with this Eritrean at the NSA, this Japanese judge. Okay. So they all of them do spell work to get away with crimes, to get away with stealing. So anyway, over the weekend and the past few days, they were hoping by New Year's you would be dead. So they might have done death spells on you literally right up until when the clock struck 12. And even after, maybe the morning after yesterday, they was doing death spells on, no. I mean, I don't know how Asian death spells work, but I have to make fun of you because you did a death spell. And that's the rule. God gave it to me and I'm gonna follow it. It's in my Bible. You do a death spell on one of God's chosen anointed ones, whatever race you are and culture. I'm gonna make fun of your accent and your culture for 30 seconds to a minute. And no, I am not racist or prejudiced. I'll do this equally to anybody: white, black, Hispanic, Asian, South Pacific, wherever you think you from. Based on your ego in this life, of course, because the ego is going to tell you what race you are, where you're from, your status in life, whatever. So wherever you think you from, whatever you think you are, whatever accent you think you motherfucking have, I'm going to make fun of that shit for 30 seconds to a minute when you do a death spell. And I don't want to hear shit about that QUAN is racist, because I'm not. God told me to do that. Make fun of your accent. So this must be like some Asian chapter. I'm going to jump on into the reading, but I just want to let you know, this is their like sister, brother, or cousin that they got on you. They're trying to help. They're trying to help your family members. So they're like, look, it's nothing we can do because legally outside on paper, it's justified. They're not mentally ill. They've had a bank account over 20 years, all these things. But I do have some family members and extended neighbors in my Asian community that might be able to do spell work and take them out for you. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it so much. One day I'm going to invite you to our cookout, and we're going to party and clash cultures. We're going to only, when it's money on the table and two people are coming together about making money, they always want to, come together. Yeah, racial unity. But let that money not come through and see how fast. Fuck you, you Asian motherfucker. I'm just saying, that's how people be. Everybody's about all that racial unity because they think everybody gonna get paid and be hugging each other. Yes, we did it. We pulled off a heist. Yes, I love you, my Asian brother, my black sister, my white cousin, my brother from another mother. But the minute that money don't come through, man, fuck these motherfuckers. Told you we shouldn't fuck with them. Y'all know what it is. So this might be someone's sister, cousin, or brother within her community. So this is a Japanese judge, okay? And it could be like a thing where maybe someone in her family is married to a Chinese person or Vietnamese. Y'all know, like with a lot of cultures, like Africans, you might have a Central African married to a South African, or you might have like a North African married to a West African, or an East African, like a Kenyan married to a Nigerian, kind of like that. You understand? Within races and cultures, they marry different people from different backgrounds, but it's still all Asian. So it's people that's either someone's sister, cousin, or brother, someone's boss, but they're connected within the Asian community. And this Japanese judge is connected to a Vietnamese, a Chinese, and then there is an East Indian spiritual practitioner here. There's an East Indian spiritual practitioner here that's a spiritual Karen. I'm sorry, y'all. I get to make fun, goddammit. I used to love Nova and all those educational programs, and on PBS. That was the greatest thing in the world. The greatest thing in the world during the TV era, when TV was educational, was PBS, because they'd have all these TV shows that taught children about nature, and it was educational programming. Bring educational programming back. God damn it. Our kids are illiterate as fuck. Bring back educational programming, okay? Never mind all this shit and, entertainment and all this other shit going on. Bring back PBS, goddammit, an electric company, and, the word phonics, Schoolhouse Rock, goddammit. Schoolhouse Rock. Bring all that shit back. But nonetheless, how did I get there? There's an East Indian that is a spiritual Karen with an entitlement and superiority complex that's judgmental. Yes, I wanted to make fun of her accent. That's right. I remember watching educational TV, and I was watching a program on India, East India, and they were talking about a holy roller, and it's like this East Indian guy, and he's a holy man in the village, and his thing is, how in some black churches, we come up with different things all the time, but it's a thing called holy laughter, where you burst out laughing, ha, 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 and then it catches fire and everybody in the church laugh. And then somebody was like, yeah, that's the spirit. That's holy laughter. Different cultures have their things. Well, it was this East Indian man in East India, of course, that the whole village is like, he's a holy roller. They're translating because the guy, National Geographic or the program is like, so tell me about this man. Who is he? How is he revered in your village? Oh, and the guy's translating. They're saying that he's a holy roller. He's a holy man in the village, and he rolls holy. How the fuck do you roll holy? I don't know. But they was like, okay, when is he going to do it? At noon. And everybody goes to the top of the hill, and everyone's waiting. Everybody's waiting. And here comes this man walking with a cane. And when he gets to the top of the hill, this motherfucker got something wrapped around his head, or whatever. And he got a tambourine in his hand, and he lays down at the top of the hill, stretches his arms out, and then he starts rolling. He starts rolling his ass down the motherfucking hill. And everybody runs down the hill while he's rolling, clapping. Oh, boya, 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 boya. And I know I sound ignorant as fuck, but they're like, look at him. He's holy. He's a holy roller. And they're playing tambourines while this motherfucker's rolling down the hill. I was like, do y'all pay tithes and offerings to this motherfucker? I just want to know. Do y'all pay tithes and offerings to the holy roller? Because if you do, hell, bitch, I'm going to the park. I'm going to Stone Mountain. I'm in Georgia. Or I go to Prospect Park back in the day in Brooklyn. And bitch, I will roll down that hole with a tambourine too. And I'll give everybody my Cash App. I will wear a t-shirt with my Cash App written on it, and I'll roll down the goddamn hill. And y'all can, but he was a holy roller. And I had to make that joke and talk about it because this spiritual practitioner is a spiritual motherfucking Karen. So I made fun of your culture, okay? Spiritual Karen with an entitlement complex. and superiority complex that's critique, judges others, and feels like they have authority and power over other people. Like, ugh, you don't know what I know. I will put something on you. I'll turn you into a tree. I've seen that shit before too. I've seen a man, like half his body turned into like a tree. Like tree stumps started coming out his legs and his arms and shit. And I guess that shit work on them or whatever. But somebody did voodoo because they were asking about him. And they were like, yeah, somebody put some voodoo on him and turned him into a tree. And they were like, they cut off the bark off his arms and legs, but it keeps growing back. This man literally was half man and half tree. I was like, wow, that is wild. So they got their Asian spiritual gang together, along with this East Indian practitioner. I don't know, you may have felt death spells nonstop, but that was how they were trying to help your family members, because your family members might have given them a lot of money already in the past. I don't know if they've already received money from your family members, but understand they are part of a secret society. And this secret society does have, you know, a lot of different chapters, you know, and a lot of different connections. They feel like there's power in numbers. So you have to understand, where I come from, there's power in the blood. You understand? They think it's power in numbers, but I've been taught that there is power in the blood. Okay? The power is really in the blood, not in the numbers. But because these people think if they're part of a secret society and they outnumber you, they got power over you, but they don't know what's in your blood, baby. It's what's in your blood where the real power is. They don't got nothing to do with numbers. Let's go. So this Eritrean and this Asian group that have been blame again. Didn't I tell you blame? Didn't I tell you blame? Somebody might be looking for somebody to blame right now. It already, see, they started out with blame, and here we are again. They want that out. Somebody looking for somebody to blame right now for this failure. They was trying to keep your family members out of jail, because whatever your family members did, whatever fraud they did on you years ago, they're going to go to jail for it. So because these are brothers and sisters of the same secret society, regardless of race and culture, they're doing everything in their power to help them, because they swore to help each other like a family. All children of the QUAN, people that have aligned with the principle of darkness, Satan's family. So they are brothers and sisters of the Satan sister and brotherhood. They are the same family. Yeah, they're children of the QUAN. They are, all of them, as they walk hand in hand with their weird ass self. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? So they all work together. So they got an Eritrea, they got an East African community at the NSA, and in the judicial system, they've gotten, you know, this judge in their pocket. All right, this Japanese judge is in their pocket, because they're all part of the same secret society, regardless of race and culture. Okay, so judgment reversed. So they can't get this judgment reversed about you, and they're looking for somebody to blame right now, because they can't kill you either. They got too big for their britches. They did not realize you don't go to man for permission to kill somebody. You got to go to God. If you don't believe me, you better open your Bible and read about Job. If you don't believe me, you better open up your Bible and read about Job. You don't get to, you might be able to do a judgment on earth, but you can't judge and decide to take somebody's life. You got to go to God to get permission for that. Okay? You literally have to go to God, because the devil had to go to God to ask about Job. And he was like, hey, can I take Job's life? He's like, stop playing with me. I will beat your motherfucking ass. Don't play with me, Job. You know, Job got my heart. All right, well, can I at least, that's only because you blessed him. Job is your favorite only because you gave him everything he wanted. Job don't love you. If Job loves you, if Job loved you, take away everything he got. Don't pay for his dinner no more. Don't give him no more money, and see how he acts. See how he behaves. You understand? Stop giving Job all the things he got. Look, he got a pretty wife, and then all them concubines, and then he got all that land and cattle. All his kids are healthy. All his children are beautiful, handsome, and beautiful, and they are talented and smart. Take everything from him, and I mean everything, and then see how much he loves you. All right, and you messing with my ego, you know, but all right, I'll prove it. Trust me, I know a man. I'm God. I know a man's soul. I know how to read energy, fool. But if you want to make a bet with me, then let's go ahead and make this bet, Mortimer, like in Trading Places, Eddie Murphy. All right, let's make the bet. Bet. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you touch Job. You better not kill him. If you kill him, I'm gonna stick my foot in your ass, Satan. Because you always back and forth all day, to and fro, all over the earth, trying to find people to mess with. But I'm just gonna use Job to prove a point. But when I restore him, you think you hate him now, you really gonna hate on him when I fully restore him. When I prove to you that I know my children, I know who's mine, I know their spirit, I know their energy because they come from me. They won't turn on me. They're not for me because of money. It's because of their heart. They have a loving heart. That's why. They have a high vibration. And you think it's because of the money, but it's really not. You know, that's how you can tell. You got some people out here, pastors and other wealthy people. Some people are blessed because they are in the highest vibration of love and they deserve everything they have. And other people, the only reason that they're in a calling is because they're making money and they're low vibrational. If you want to really find out who a person is, you strip them completely. You either give them money and make them wealthy and you see who they really are. And that'll happen like in a lot of marriages. If you want to really find out if somebody loves you, give them $1 billion and see how long they stay married to you. The truth will come out then. Give somebody $1 billion and the truth will come out. Even though a lot of people are selfish. So it might not be the truth. It just might be somebody might be greedy and do something stupid. Or if you want to find out the truth about somebody, who they really are, strip them of everything they have and then see if they stay in the same energy or if they change and go cold. Job was a real one and he stood on business. He was stripped of everything and he stayed in that energy no matter what. No matter what, he stayed in that energy. He's like, yep, that's one of mine. God hit his chest. That's one of mine. Let's go, Holy Spirit. So right now, somebody's looking for somebody to blame because they couldn't get this judgment reversed. So somebody had a judgment over you saying you were mentally ill or something. They were getting a check for you. And they couldn't get it. Now someone is in regret because they doubt that they're not going to go to jail or get in trouble. Okay. And you're about to get everything restored to you that somebody took. Because understand, in order for them to be able to get away with what they were doing to you, whoever you are, they had to oppress you for many years. So whoever I'm talking to, you've been gang stalked for over 20 years. Okay. I don't know if it's been 20 years since the internet. Whoever I'm talking to, you're an older person and you've been gang stalked since before the internet. Okay. So this reading is for somebody that has been being gang stalked since before the internet. Okay. You were already a part of this gang stalking. Go ahead. Oh, wow. Somebody is going to be experiencing gloomy thoughts for a very, very long time. Somebody is going to be, it might be somebody that's a rich person, someone that might have a lot of wealth right now. This could be someone right now that has a lot of wealth and they might have gained a lot of wealth. Oh yeah. This is somebody that gained a whole lot of wealth that's about to be in sorrow because they were able to steal from people and then oppress them to have them gang stalked. It's almost like, oh, wow, this is somebody that's abused a position of authority so bad. Somebody that literally abused a position of authority so bad. They're touching me right now. Give me a minute. So this is somebody that had access to invade people's privacy, to have warrants taken out on people, and to do different things. And they abuse their power. They abuse power to put restraints on people and to bully people that they found out had inheritance, were named on trust, or to energy harvest from, or to take bribes from people to allow their family to get Social Security and disability checks for them. You know, this is a person or several people that literally have been abusing power to oppress a group of people while they stole from them, either through fraud, Social Security. People's whole lives have been taken from them while people lived off of people, and people were allowed to gang stalk and abuse power with people. I posted, I want to say something really quick and I'm going to continue with the read. I posted a video this morning on my community of a young man in Illinois. Just his wife to be just gave birth to a brand new bouncing baby girl, I believe. And looks can be deceiving. You know, just because a person is not dressed up and looking a certain way, you don't know, they could have finished working an all-night shift at their job or whatever. But they were trying to take this man's baby, social services, and they didn't even have no paperwork. They didn't have any just cause, but they thought that this couple was slow or whatever, maybe because they're not wealthy or they're not rich. And they probably were going to try to traffic that baby, or they wanted to study that baby's DNA, or you know how these Satanists are because of what they doing to you right now. Matter of fact, I want y'all, if y'all get a chance, look at that story on my community board about them. And they thought that that couple was slow because, you know, slow people project on other people, but they don't understand the melanin inside that man's body and his mind and his thinking. And they would not, he gave them that work to the point where the police sat there and let that social worker try to snatch a baby, a newborn baby that just came out the womb, out of his hands, endangering the baby. And he didn't have no paperwork and no rights at all. And he was like, no. And literally, he was like, you're not about to take my baby. You do not have any just cause to take my child. I am the biological father, and I'm here right now. And I don't have nothing on my record, clean, You have no rights. And you could see the demonic look. You know, if you're sensitive in the spirit, you can see that it was something behind what they were trying to do. And the police wouldn't do nothing. And they let that man assault him with a newborn baby in his hands instead of backing off. He was trying to pull the baby out of that man's hands. And he put his foot up and was like, I'm recording this because I know if I get up and beat his ass, y'all are going to arrest me, especially because I'm a black man. Y'all are going to arrest me for assaulting him. Instead, you should arrest him for endangering a newborn child, trying to snatch a newborn out my arm like that without just cause. I'm telling you, you're the police, do something. And they tried it with him. And he said, I said, you're not taking my newborn child. You don't have any legal grounds. And they kept pushing and pushing and pushing because these demons are stubborn. And finally, they let it go and walked away and left. And like they couldn't pull it off. But they thought that because the couple's not rich or wealthy, or maybe they're not represented, maybe they're seen as lower class and they don't have proper representation, they thought that they could get away with it. They might have promised that baby to someone else, or they might have needed, when they're doing certain things to people's children that they're going to target later in life, it's certain things that have to be done at birth to that child. It's certain things that have to be done at birth between certain ages of a child, and certain things have to be done when a baby is a newborn. Okay. And they have a thing now where they don't have to take your newborn after you have it at some hospitals away from you into a room where you can't see it. You can keep the child in the room with you from the time they're born to the time you leave the hospital. They wanted to get that newborn baby away from that mother. Look at the story, please. Because I think that thing needs exposure, because they were trying to take that woman's baby. I feel like they wanted to do something to that baby out of sight of the parents, and they needed to get that baby away at least 24 hours to get away with whatever they were trying to do, because they might have been following the mother and the father because of their DNA. And because of what I've been through with these demons and Satanists, and a lot of you all in my collective, what y'all have been through, you know this is real. You know they're doing this. You know they are paying people right now, you know, to study your DNA, to isolate you in a community and neighborhood so that they can chip you and do experiments on you to try to drain your sacral energy. So, you know, they really misread that man. They really misread him, and they thought he was just going to give up his baby. And he gave them that work, and he absolutely refused. He said, I only kicked him because I was keeping him away from snatching my newborn child out my hands. Now, you know goddamn well that if we was of another race, you would not come in here like this trying to snatch a newborn out of our hands. You think that we're not represented, and that's why you over here trying to do this. And the more he got worked up, the more he started speaking up for himself and saying, no, you do not have the right. I'm telling you, when I tell you, and I know I'm going off course here, but I know when I see God in somebody. I know when I see like that fire and that God like fire in somebody. and people be misreading people, you know. And I know when God rises up out of somebody, you could tell by the way they talk. You could tell by it's an energy, it's an energetic thing. It's like the devil trying to push a lie on you, and you know the devil's a lie, you know. And they're like, yeah, we have the right to take your baby. Says who? Who said you had the right? For what? Present me proof right now, or you're not. All right, look, I have the police here. Give me your baby. What that mean? Because you got the police here, that don't mean shit to me. You if you come over here, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. Show me on paperwork, signed from a judge, where you could take my child. Show me right now. You know, when I tell you God came out of that man, I could feel the presence of God just straight coming out that man and rebuking the devil over and over and over again. And they said, resist the devil and he will flee from you. And the man stood them down. And eventually the devil, the 2 police officers and that fucking social worker, they backed off finally. They really tried hard to abuse power, but he recorded their ass. And finally he backed them off and they left without the baby, by the way. Now, if they had the legal right to take that baby, they would have took that baby. But they didn't. That was some fucking Satanists. You know, those are people that are part of secret societies that's trying to abuse power to get to that newborn baby, either to study their DNA or to do something spiritually to the baby while it's a newborn. I'm telling you, they want to be able to put their hands on that newborn and do a quick ritual. And eventually, okay, we're sorry. We didn't mean to take the baby. You can have the baby back. Yeah, after you do some ritual, after you chip the baby, after you do all your fuckery. I know fuckery when I see it. I know fuckery when I see that shit. Nonetheless, he stood them down. And the God inside that man, listen, the God inside that man, I promise you, I could see fire shooting out of him. Even after it was all over, he went back down to the police station and they wasn't expecting that shit and recorded their ass again and was like, oh, you thought I was going to let this shit go? Hell no. I want everybody arrested. Y'all got a lawsuit coming. You don't come and try to pry a brand new child out my hands to trick me thinking I don't know my rights and I'm not intelligent. You don't know. Child, he followed up with that shit. They assume that all young black men, you know, you got a criminal record. You're afraid to stand up for yourself. You're afraid to speak up for your rights, know your rights. You don't want nothing to do with the police. You'll back away and shy away and let us do whatever we want with your new. It looked like a scene from 12 Years a Slave. Watch the video, y'all. It looked like a motherfucking scene from 12 Years a Slave. And sometimes people will just do that shit to try to psychologically fuck with the mother. I want y'all to watch that video because sometimes if the mother has been a part of some kind of experiment where they've been studying her DNA or doing something to her, and she just had a newborn baby, they'll come in, Lord knows how long they've been fucking with the mother. You don't know what's been going on in their life or their bloodline. Because I know how they came from me and my mother, okay? So it's psychological almost where they have to re-traumatize with some, it's deep, it's real deep, y'all. For those of you all that understand chattel slavery, psychologically, it's really deep. It might have been a thing to where it's psychological trauma passed through the womb from that girl's mother, and it comes all the way from slavery. And it's almost like a thing where even if they didn't get that baby, they just wanted to psychologically traumatize her right after she gave birth. Like right there after she gave birth, we're going to put her through all this stress psychologically. It was like a recreated scene in slavery where, okay, that's it. We promised this baby to the Martin plantation over there in Virginia. You understand? So that's it. I told you I'd let you breastfeed the baby for about 1 day. Now give me the baby. I want this baby to be breastfed over here with it's a mammy over there. We're going to take the baby from you. You understand? It's a psychological, these witches and warlocks, they study family histories because they have to know what wounds to recreate in order to keep generational curses going and to keep you in a certain mindset and to traumatize you so they can keep energy harvesting from you. So they understand what's their history, what's their family history in their family. Oh, they came from a history of chattel slavery and they have a generational curse in their family of promiscuity or having to give their children up. Oh, so ever since slavery all the way up until now, the children in their family have been taken away from CPS and traumatized and foster care. Okay, so this one right here, it happened to her mama, so we got to do the same thing to her. She just gave birth. So let's go ahead and create this big scene so we can psychologically reawaken that womb inside of her right now. I'm telling you, it do get deep, y'all, with targeted people. It gets very, very deep. Watch that video when you get a chance. It's on my community. I posted it on my community board. But watch that shit and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's so intentional. Look at that CPS worker's face. He's possessed. He's demonically possessed, and he just wanted to get his hands on that baby. They probably wanted to do some fucking spell work or some shit. All right. So it was a failure. It's really cut and dry. It was a failure. So this little gang, this Japanese judge and her little Asian community, Vietnamese, Chinese, this East Indian holy roller, spiritual practitioner of theirs. These might be, one of these Asians might be their sister, cousin, or brother, or somebody might be a boss or something. This Eritrean in the NSA they were working with, because these people have been stealing. For a very, very long time. These people literally have been stealing from a lot of people and making a lot of false claims about people's mental health for years. But the internet is actually working against them now. They can't get away with it because you can find people. So Holy Spirit, whoever this rich person is that got wealthy, stealing from people, taking bribes from family members to oppress them so that people could make false claims of disability and collect checks for them. You even have people from other countries that have been sending Social Security checks to their family members to live off of in other countries off of you because they agreed to be a part of this secret society. And they've agreed to allow these people to oppress you, to keep you homeless, and to do other things so that they could use your name to get a Social Security check and to funnel it overseas to their family. That's why they have so much foreign participation. You understand? It's easier to get foreigners that are not born in North America to go along with this gang stalking scam in doing things to you illegally because they don't give a fuck about you. They're not from here. And hey, I get to be the hero to my family overseas in South America, in Africa, in whatever other part of the world I came from. I get to be a hero. The Philippines, okay, the South Pacific, in Asia. I get to be a hero to my family by oppressing you. Literally, by oppressing you, I get to be a hero to my family because this Social Security check, this $2,000 disability check that I send to my village back home in Asia, in Africa, in South America, in Central America, they, my family is living large. They built a whole goddamn house. They built 2 homes. I got them building a house for me. Over the last 20 years, I've been getting a check for $2,000 and you've been homeless because I hold a job where I've been able to abuse power and keep you in jail or lie about you or oppress you. Okay. Because I've been sending money and bribing this rich man energy in the NSA to allow me to have access to abuse authority and invade your privacy. Okay. Right now, whoever this rich man energy is, now this could be a collective of people that were doing this, these gatekeepers, they're in sorrow because they're going to have gloomy thoughts. They already got bad news and something is about to go on for a long time for them, possibly for the rest of this lifetime, because they couldn't get a judgment reversed and they could not kill you. And yes, they were doing death spells on you. When I tell you, I was getting chills when I heard that man making his plea for his child. I promise you, they grossly underestimated that black man. They grossly underestimated him. Grossly. They thought, oh, he's slow, until that fire really started raising up and blazing up inside of him. And then he started quickly hitting him with them words. It just really, he was like, oh, you thought I was slow. No, I'm tired. I just worked a double shift. I'm fucking tired. I'm not slow, motherfucker. Watch it, y'all. I'm telling you, watch it. He was like, oh, you thought I was slow because I'm tired because I worked a double shift at my job. Oh, I'll wake up real quick on your ass. You are not taking my baby. Period. At all. All right, let's go. Holy Spirit, what is the energy crown in this reading? Watch that video. Y'all will, if you sensitive in the spirit, you will pick up on that man's spirit. I'm telling you. Watch the whole thing. Oh, somebody's in tears now because of what they tried to orchestrate. I'm telling you, in these last days, God is really going to raise up his spirit in all his people, and people are going to be getting that work from us. I'm telling you, that been on that shit. These people that been on this shit, trying to abuse power in the last days, a lot of people are going to be raising. You're going to see the fire of God blazing out of people you didn't even know God was hiding inside of. I'm telling you, people better stop judging people by their looks. You're going to see the fire of God start blazing out of people. You're going to see fire shooting out of people's eyes. You're going to see people turning into God right in front of your face that you thought was on the bottom of the food chain. You're going to see them turn into a goddamn X-Men superhero right in front of your eyes in these last days. I'm telling you, somebody is crying right now that orchestrated this, okay? And they thought to win at all costs that this Asian gang and this with this East Indian would be able to do this spell work, the death spell, and it would work on you. What is the obstacle right now? We already know that. What is the obstacle right now for whoever this person is? Whoever they are, the obstacle is they feel completely powerless. They feel powerless about what they did, this injustice, this financial injustice. You know, the Six of Pentacles speaks to something that's unfair, unequitable, you know, not balanced. It can talk about energy, money, you know, but it's talking about money. It's something that was done that was unfair with money, and they're stressed out because you didn't die. And the only thing they can do is death spells on you because they can't touch you. And let me tell you something really quick also, for somebody. Somebody knows that you're about to get a blessing, okay? And they have been throwing a tantrum. They might be, if someone's been trying to siphon from your root and sacral and solar plexus chakra, you know you can shut them down, right? Like you can close those chakras. You can do some yoga breathing and hold your hand over each chakra and speak out that you close and seal shut completely your root chakra. What is it? My brain. Modhara, your root chakra. You can one by one close each chakra completely. Okay. And when you close those chakras, if you've had a problem with them energy harvesting from you, hold your hand over that chakra and do some breathing exercise and visualize that chakra spinning counterclockwise and speak out what you're doing, that you're closing it. Just say, I'm closing, like you're giving orders to Siri. You know how if you have, I would never have something like that in my home, but you know that Siri, if you Siri, play Christmas music, your body, you can program it with your mouth. You understand? Your body works the same way. All these clap on, clap off, smart TV, come on, smart TV, turn off. Okay, that's how your body works. So you can command your body with your mouth. Okay, it's a smart body. If you got a smart TV and a smartphone, sweetheart, you got a smart body. Okay. So you can program your chakras. Put your hand over your root chakra and visualize it rotating counterclockwise, and you speak and command it to close. Seal it off. Close your root chakra, your sacral, and your solar plexus. But if you do that, be careful because they won't be able to siphon you. But in addition to that, they might try to attack you in the dream, where they might try to create some kind of dream for you where somebody's breaking in your house and they're coming towards you because they want to try to attack your heart chakra to create fear. They'll try to give you some kind of dream that someone's breaking in your house and about to come. They'll make a mean face at you in the dream, like they're about to shoot you or punch you in the face or beat you up or something. If that happens, I mean, you can either fuck them up in the dream, okay? Yeah, you can get up and put hand, throw, if depending on how much of your spirit you can bring into the dream state, because bitch, I'ma beat your motherfucking ass in the dream. You know, if you fucking play with me like that, I'ma beat your ass in the motherfucking dream. But they might try to give you some kind of dream and attack your heart chakra to create fear inside of you, like someone's breaking in your house. You just wake up and you speak against it. I cancel that dream. I cancel every agreement and every contract made. No one is going to break in my house. By the power of the Holy Spirit, by the authority and power of Christ, no one is going to break in my house. No one is going to attack me. And if anyone, by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah, if anybody tries to break into my house, I'm going to put a bullet in their head and a bullet in their ass, because yes, hallelujah, glory to God. I've gotten a semi-automatic where I don't have to keep recocking over and over again, in the name of the Most High God. Amen. Okay, you get up and rebuke it in the name of Jesus. When you get up, you know, you cancel the dream. No, I rebuke that. I don't have no contract. You're not going to break in my house, and I bind that cord right now. And if anyone ever does try to break into my house, I have a semi-automatic, and I promise you I don't have the safety on, and I promise you I sleep with it right next to my head. If anyone tries to break into the house, O Holy One, who stands at the head of the moon, Levana, Inanna, Noga, Nogesh, Utu, Shemish, the sun, Cloud, Blaka, Blaka, Blaka. Stop playing with me. All right, what happened in the recent past? So somebody feels powerless right now. So in the recent past, they did collaborate to try to do these death spells. They did collaborate to try to do these death spells on you. They got an Asian spiritual gang up against you and an East Indian. So there was an Asian gang along with an East Indian spiritual Karen. But they had to release that shit, okay? They had to release it because tell me more about the situation with that collaboration. There might be a Pisces that might have been in their thoughts about you getting justice, all right, with this Queen of Cups energy. Or you might be a Queen of Cups man or woman, you know, a person that's very balanced. But I feel like this is a Pisces, okay, energy. Somebody was in their thoughts about this judgment that they wanted to, you see judgment here reversed, about this judgment that they wanted to get reversed because they did something illegal to you. Like I said, before the internet was invented or brought to the public anyway. The internet, I'm sure, was already here, but before it was became known to the world. Yeah, this is a Pisces. Okay. This might even be a Pisces in your family. Okay. With this King of Cups reverse and the Four of Wands. Yeah, I know what I'm feeling. So they were in their thoughts about the fact that they couldn't get a judgment reversed saying you are mentally unstable because they've been stealing money, saying that you are mentally disabled and that they've been caring for you since before the internet was invented. And now they're about to go to jail because it's back up for review and they got caught up by technology. Okay. All right. So with that, I'm going to jump into these cards and see what else is going on. Hold on, y'all. Help is on the way. A lot of y'all are about to get out these situations y'all have been in. Y'all just hold on. Help is on the way. They want me to tell somebody that this morning. Hold on. Help is on the way. Y'all hold on. Okay. I know it's been long and I know it's been hard. That's what she said. Sorry, that's from The Office. I know it's been long and I know it's been hard. Shut up, y'all nasty. That's what she said. That's what she said. But nonetheless, you know, I know it's been a long, hard road for anyone that's been oppressed, regardless of your race, your culture, whatever walk of life you come from. If you've been targeted and put in bondage and oppression by these demons, these children of the corn, I know it's been a long, hard journey for you. Because it's been for all of us, okay? And that's, I think, why a lot of us are here right now. So, Holy Spirit, what else do you want? Why are y'all all touching me? Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Yes? Somebody has clarity about something. Okay, go ahead. All right. Somebody has clarity about what? Somebody has clarity that they couldn't backstab and betray somebody. So now they have to move forward. They have to move forward with the judgment. Yes. So they already have clarity that you're not dead. Whoever you are, they have clarity that you didn't die. Oh, isn't that, don't this sound sweet? I mean, these people are sick. Somebody is not in a mental imprisonment about going to jail no more. The world card reverse. They understand they're stuck in a cycle. They can't kill you. They can't do the coward's way out. And they're not even in the mental imprisonment about this anymore. So they have clarity that no, if you couldn't kill me before, you're not going to kill me again. You can't kill me right now. You couldn't kill me in the past. Why do you think you'd be able to kill me right now during your karma and judgment season? Why do you think you would be allowed to kill me during your karma and judgment time? The Emperor. Okay. So there might be an Aries that might be about to illuminate what was being kept secret about what a Queen of Pentacles might have done. Ooh, child, somebody about to tell on somebody because they don't have no other choice. They don't have no other choice. They're touching me right now. All right. So there might be an Emperor, an older man or woman, or this. I feel like this is an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. They're about to, whatever they were keeping hidden from you, the secret that this Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo did. They're about to reveal that secret. Okay. These are people in your family. These are your family members with this Four of Wands. All right. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Yeah. This is what everybody's been stressing about, but you're God's anointed and they're not allowed to touch you. Okay. Somebody's having a whole ego death. What's about, you could be a Gemini, or someone could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising with the Lovers reverse, or this could be about the loss of a partnership. Somebody's having an ego death. Clarify the Lovers reverse, please. Clarify the Lovers reverse. Okay. The partnership. So somebody is, or double meaning. Somebody is having an ego death right now because the partnership they had with this these people that created all these demonic illusions with the gangstalking, that partnership is over with all of them. With that Lovers reverse card, the partnership they had with all these people that were gangstalking, that partnership is now over with. And that's why they're having an ego death, because they cannot continue to create any more illusions. That's why they have to tell you the truth. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, and this person's not right in the head right now. They're mentally, this person's not at peace. They might even be experiencing a bout of like merry-go-round syndrome, like they can't stop their thoughts, like their fears from circling around and around in their head, okay, about an offer that they accepted in the past. Yeah, this person right now can't get their mind right. And they're very somebody is very defensive, and they can't, their mind is not peaceful right now surrounding the fact that they couldn't balance the situation the way they have in the past. All right. Yeah, this person's mind ain't right now. They're not in the right state of mind because in the past they've been able to balance. And this is someone that was triggered by your look, your intelligence, your confidence, and your freedom, whoever you are. Okay. You might need to pray and fast. Say less. I've been praying and fasting, child. All of us, y'all. Even toward the end of January, do another fast. All right. It's a lot of big things happening this year, y'all. You're going to see a lot of big transitions this year. People that have oppressed you, this is the year you're going to literally see them change places with you. This is the year you're literally going to see them change places. I don't know if you saw, I had the card that said how. So I need to tell you how somebody with an entitlement complex and a genuine mental disability did something. A direct energy weapon. All right. They're touching me right now again. Wow, they got a lot of messages. Probably because I didn't come on yesterday. All right. Someone buried a spiritual item inside your home or on your property. And y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful even about letting people's children inside your home. And the reason I say that is sometimes people's children, they'll tell to bring an item and put it under your bed, in your closet, under your rug, or something in your house. Especially if you have demonic family members, you got to be careful. You think your nieces and nephews, you're like, well, they're innocent and you wouldn't suspect them. I'm just coming to stop by to visit you, auntie. But you don't know what they joined or brought their kids into or became a part of. They might come, auntie, can I come visit? And go in your bathroom and stick something behind your toilet. Okay. Or sneak into your bedroom when you're not paying attention and slip something underneath your bed or in your closet or in your a jacket pocket or something. You don't know. Okay. Be careful about who you allow. I'm telling you, in 2025, no one is allowed into my home. Nieces, nephews, my daughter, I'll meet her somewhere. Me and her can meet up. No, I'm playing. I'm just joking. Y'all know I love my daughter, but yeah, we'll meet up until she get out her South Node. I love her to death, but she's still in her lessons. I love my baby girl. I love you, Sai. Don't be mad at mommy. I love you. But I was your age before too. I was 25 years old. I know you think I don't know everything and that you know everything and that you know you and your ego and stuff. And I love you, and I know you're gonna be different. 7 years from now, and then 7 years from now. You go through changes and awakenings. But until then, I'm gonna meet you, baby. I'll pick you up, and we'll meet and go to have lunch. Next, how's Holy Spirit? Someone lied about a pregnancy, spell work on a food item in their drink. Okay, let's go with that. That's what they want me to talk about. But somebody, for whoever you are, somebody did bury a spiritual item inside of your property in your home. I think this is separate. And your boss or supervisor at work accepted a bribe to give you a hard time. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull these cards and find out who this message is for. Okay, I need to warn somebody. Somebody buried a spiritual item in your home, and or on your property. It could be in your car or in your house, and they also bribed your boss or supervisor to give you a hard time. So it could be just something as simple as I told you the tactics that they use to harness your energy. I told you some of those tactics will be something as simple as around the new moon or the full moon, messing with your telephone service or turn off one of your utilities by accident. And they know goddamn well you paid the bill. But just getting into an argument about you while you're on the phone arguing with them, you're actually on the phone arguing with a warlock that works for the company they transferred you to, that's posing and pretending to be an employee at the gas company because they're doing spell work on you while they're playing stupid. Like, I don't find your payment. I cannot find your payment, but they're doing spell work on you while they have you on the phone for 3 hours, frustrated because you keep saying, I want to speak to a human. And they're like, I can chat back and forth. Bitch, I don't want to chat. I said I want to talk to a human. Bitch, then I'll hold for 10 minutes. But I want to talk to a human. I don't want to call back. I don't want to chat. I want to talk to a human. You understand, you get somebody on the phone and then they will go back and forth with you about what you know to be true. You made the payment. They'll act like, I don't know. We lost your account. We're trying to find, but that's a warlock. And what they'll do is, like, I'm going to tell you what they did with me. They have an East Indian warlock that does spell work that damn near any utility company that I call, if it's for my Verizon phone bill, or if I'm calling about my electric bill, my gas, anyone, if it was about Xfinity, what used to be my internet carrier, I would get the same East Indian representative. And I picked up on that. You think you can't tell who's who because the accent is similar, but no, it's the same woman. And I realized what they were doing. They were bringing me on the phone. It's like, I'll call in about my phone bill or about my internet. And when I call in, they'll act like they got disconnected from me on the phone. And then when they'll call me right back, it won't be a recorded call. And that's when they'll put me on the phone with someone from Thailand or East Indian. And that person is an actual warlock that does spell work. But they also know how to pretend like they're troubleshooting or looking up your information. And it's their job around the full moon and new moon to give you a hard time and to stress you out. I'm going to send you a link. I'll help you fix the problem while they do spell work on you. And the whole time they're harvesting your energy. And when the harvesting is done, they'll fix your problem and be like, oh, I'm so happy we got your problem resolved. I'm so sorry about it. And then they'll do it again next month around the new moon and the full moon. You understand? So that's one of the tactics that they utilize, because for me, they would always hang up on me and call me back. So the call wouldn't be recorded. Anytime I called into the phone company, the internet company, they'd always hang up on me and call me back. So the call wouldn't be recorded. And because I was targeted, they would put me on the phone with the person that's assigned to drain my energy every month. So this is the other tactic. This is what they're using on whoever you are. Okay. Wherever you work at, whoever the lead or boss or supervisor is, they've given them money to like make up something or find a ruse to create some kind of obstacle, or we're going to do a review about your work or report. It could be something stupid. It could just be abusing power. Like, I'm in charge of you, so I'm going to make you do something that I don't make nobody else do. Or I'm going to be on you about something that I'm not on anybody else about, or that no one really cares about. You know, this is what make people quit their jobs. But somebody gave your boss some money, okay, to give you a hard time, and most likely at certain times in order to energy harvest from you. And in addition to that, they also put something in your home. So what do you want me to tell this person, Holy Spirit? They're not going to be able to move forward with this foolishness anymore. They can't balance this situation. Wherever you work at, whatever it is that you do, they can't balance this situation with what they're doing because, because it seems like you might just, I feel like cups are emotion. I feel like you've just accepted something, like you might have gone monotone with them, like Grey Goose, not Grey Child. Y'all like, look at you, QUAN, and you told on yourself. No, Grey Rock. And no, I haven't had Grey Goose in years. Y'all said yesterday, yeah, right. No, I didn't. I have not had any alcohol, I promise you. I did not drink. I just rested all day yesterday. I did not drink any alcohol. I haven't had anything to drink in a long time. Long time. You're like, okay, whatever. Ain't no judgment. Yeah, back in the day, I used to drink Grey Goose. I used to drink them Incredible Hope, with the hypnotic Hennessy or Grey Goose, hypnotic, and whatever else, make the drink, and orange juice to make an Incredible Hope. Child, back in the day, we were all young. Shit. But no, I did not have Grey Goose. I didn't. I don't know why I said that. So maybe you go to happy hour and you drink Grey Goose, or somebody drink Grey Goose. It came out my mouth for a reason. Somebody, I promise it wasn't me, but somebody likes to drink Grey Goose. Okay. So maybe you drink Grey Goose, hopefully not at work, but somebody, or maybe your boss drinks Grey Goose at work. I don't know. But either way, it's with the 4 cups. Oh, maybe that's why the 4 cups is here. It's like you're in some Grey Rock energy. What I get is you're in Grey Rock energy, where, and I feel like somebody does drink Grey Goose in this reading, but you might have gotten in some Grey Rock energy where like it just goes over your head. You're not responding or reacting. It's just like, okay, oh wow, I didn't get an emotional response. Well, let me say this. Well, let me do this. Well, I want you to redo this. Okay, no problem. Okay, well, I want you to undo it. Okay, sure, no problem. Well, I want you to redo it. Okay, sure, no problem. It's like I'm getting the energy like whatever this boss was doing to try to get your energy. I feel like you went Grey Rock on them. I feel like you went Grey Rock or numb on them, and you just don't give any emotional response or energy at all whatsoever. And now this person might even be being watched with the 7 of Pentacles, why they can't keep on with whatever they were doing. Okay, maybe they're being watched because they're drinking Grey Goose on the job. The Queen of Swords. Okay. All right. Wherever you work at, I don't know where you work. I don't know if your boss might be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay. But yeah, somebody might have gotten in trouble behind some alcohol. It might be Grey Goose. I'm dead serious, y'all. Somebody might be being watched because somebody might have made some kind of complaint. Maybe that somebody's been drinking on the job or something like that, Grey Goose or something, with that Queen of Swords and that Ace of Cups. Look at that. And the 3 of Cups. And then the Hangman reverse. Somebody might have become aware that somebody been sipping. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I didn't say Grey Goose for no reason. Somebody has been drinking on the job, even if they got a little canister in their jacket or some shit. Somebody's being watched because somebody might have made a complaint that somebody has had alcohol on their breath or some shit like that. Is something going on surrounding alcohol on somebody's job, and now somebody's being watched? Okay. All right. Anything else, Holy Spirit? And now somebody took a risk, and it's because somebody took a risk, and now they're not at peace. So it's because somebody took a risk, and now somebody is not at peace. Okay. An Emperor in the reverse. This might be an older person. Whoever this person is, they might be older. This is a very distorted, chaotic energy, man or woman. They could have Aries in their chart. They don't have to be an Aries. But whoever this person is with the Emperor reverse, it's some kind of older, distorted energy that took a risk, and now they can't move to calmer waters mentally. They're not at peace. They're not okay mentally because they're being watched. Again, they're being watched because their old ass is alone, depressed, and they drink a lot. All right. So this is whoever. You don't have to worry about anybody moving forward, harassing you at work, doing spell work on you. I don't know if you found whatever this buried spiritual item is in your home, but clean all your floors in your home. Make sure you go around your entire apartment, condo, townhouse, wherever you live, and make sure you clean all the floors. A lot of times that's how you find things. Whether you sweep or vacuum, go from room to room, in your bathroom, behind your toilet, everywhere, clean all the floors in your house. And that's how you can find things, because you're going to see up under your bed. You're going to see, up under everything. So check, clean all your floors first in your house. Once all your floors have been cleaned and inspected in every room, look under your sink, look in the under the bathroom sink, look under things, because chances are it's something on a flat surface like the floor, whatever the thing is. Okay. Yeah. Somebody was trying to get away with doing something that was just unfair and unjust. And somebody might have spoke out against this person. All right. The King of Swords reversed. Somebody might have sent some kind of communication or something. This person that's cold, that really don't have no type of empathy or compassion. This is someone that's very cold. Somebody might have spoke out about them. So this might be somebody else that just might be another cold person at your job, but somebody else might have spoke out and complained about them. It's almost like somebody else, they messed with somebody else and somebody went off on them, is what I'm getting. Okay. And that was justice. So this might not have been you, but somebody else ended up complaining about that boss or lead or supervisor. And it was a narcissist, just like them. Whoever that older person was, they did something to somebody else that's a younger narcissist than they are. And that person put some communication out about them drinking alcohol or something like that. And that person is now being watched. So they're no longer going to move forward harassing you. Okay. So that's what this is about. Buried items, spiritual in your home. And your boss accepted a bribe to give you a hard time. Your boss needs to go to AA and get some treatments. Your boss is very depressed. It could be a woman or a man, but whoever your boss is, they're very depressed. They might be single and be alone. It's a hermit reverse. That could be someone with Virgo energy, but that's somebody that's all alone, or they feel alone. That's self-loathing and real depressed and stuff. An Emperor in the reverse, just miserable for whatever reason. Okay. That's why they probably became a boss, so that they could transfer that misery onto other people, because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. So the only way they could get rid of it is by doing the work or by becoming a boss. And they decided not to do the inner work to deal with their misery. So they became a boss so they can transfer that negative energy off of them every single day to feel better. Tell me about this person lying about a pregnancy that did spell work on an item in someone's food or drink. What do you want me to say about someone that lied about a pregnancy that is doing spell work or did some spell work on an item in someone's food or drink? Oh, okay. Somebody might be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in their chart. This person might be like a star reverse, someone that might not be in alignment, or maybe they're not healing from something, or they're not in alignment. Tell me more about this, please. Who's this person that lied about a pregnancy and then put spell work in somebody's drink? Okay, got it. Somebody that won't let somebody go. Got it. All right. So there's somebody here. Somebody wanted to get married to somebody. And they're in their ego. They won't stop working on something. They're complete wish fulfillment right now. A King of Pentacle reverse. Somebody that has Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius in their chart that's in their ego. They will not stop. I've seen obsessed, but I've never seen an energy obsessed. This is a real demonic spirit that has completely taken over. Someone has a real demonic spirit that has literally completely taken over somebody's whole life. 310 right now in my life. That's my birthday confirmation. I've never seen an obsession like this before. This is obsession to the point of danger. This is an energy that keeps coming out. There is someone out there that has both. They have Aquarius and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart. But this person is obsessed, beyond obsessed, about someone that they want to marry them, that don't want to be with them no more. But it's someone's energy. The demon inside of them really, really wants, really, really bad. And that demon is will not, no, I will not let this person go at all. Period. It's like somebody's like, I traveled through lifetimes and I reincarnated over and over and over again with this person, waiting for this opportunity to get their energy. You don't know how far me and this person go spiritually. This soul, I know this soul, it's an ancient soul. I'm not letting up on this. Somebody has an old demon, a really old ass demon. Somebody's got and I don't know why this morning, because I stick to my normal cards, but I feel like I need to pull this morning for some reason. Somebody got some kind of a very old ancient spirit inside of them that is not willing to let something go because of somebody has somebody might be a reincarnation. Okay, because this is obsession beyond what's normal. And I know y'all like, no, it happens every day. There are a lot of people that get obsessed, but this person, they're obsessed to the point where it's not them. It's a demon. It's a demon that's running this person literally. I don't know if maybe they are getting revenge for something they did to them in a past life, but there is a demon so strong in this person that wants that soul in particular, that it's refusing to get. Holy Spirit, what is this demon? What is this demon possessing this star in the reverse energy that's not willing to release this person and let them go? I feel a lot of energy going through my hands and through my arms and in my back right now. Somebody might have a blocked heart chakra. Oh my God, I'm picking up on a lot of energy right now. Somebody might have a blocked heart chakra. What is the demon that is possessing this earth sign Aquarius energy that's taken over them with this obsession? Lord have mercy. Somebody cannot let go. They have it's not a normal demon. This is like a principality. Like somebody had to go to a higher ranking, to another level to find this demon, because that's what allows this person, I feel like, to be able to do the type of spell work and have the power they have. So this is somebody that's very strong. I feel like this person is someone very strong in the spirit, but in the spirit of the devil. I feel like this is like a warlock type person. It might be a woman, but she is very strong in what she's able to do to a lot of people. Like she has a lot of dark evil power, and she is able to do stuff to people. Like very strong, very powerful. Not more powerful than God, but the reason she has a lot of the devil's power is because she allowed her vessel. She allowed a high-ranking demon to share her vessel, and that's why. And that's what comes with the territory. She cannot get off a fixation she has on the soul of, I think this might be a person she's obsessed about that's a reincarnation. And that's the reason why she just can't let up. Imagine running into the soul of Jesus or Siddhartha, type energy. And you're a high-ranking demon that remembers that soul from 2,000 years ago. And they're like, I finally found you again. Do you know how many dimensions I had to go through? And do you know how many lifetimes I had to reincarnate to finally catch up with your ass? You're not going to get away from me this time. It's some energy like that. It's weird. Somebody's got a very high-ranking demon inside of them. Holy Spirit, what is this demon? What is this demon that's possessing whoever this energy is? What is this demon? I knew it. Because I got this before when I pulled it on this energy. All right, this one came out first. Botus. Okay. This demon, what I have is botus. Gives answers of the past, the present, and the future. Reconciles friends and foes. Wow. The Page of Swords. This is an air sign. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. This is an air sign. And it is an air sign, Aquarius. Maybe it has I called it. Maybe it has Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but I have Aquarius on the table, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But they're saying that this demon, Botus, it represents the Page of Swords, and it has to do with communication, and it gives answers of the past, the present, and the future. And it reconciles friends and foes. So this is somebody that might have traveled. The demon might have answers to something, a mystery or something that happened long ago, where a soul might be trying to reconcile and to make up for something or to fix something, to balance something out. Something has to be done. Y'all are touching me. They want me to say something. Hold on. Yes? What is that? The past, the present, the future. It's a burden that needs to be released. So this demon it's like it's some kind of burden that has to be released from something from the past. And I'm not talking about in this lifetime. This demon that's inhabiting whoever this air sign is with Earth in their chart, it's something from the past and not this lifetime that they're trying to reconcile. Okay. And that's why it's so strong inside of them. And someone's trying to release the burden. Somebody needs to release it right now, whatever it is. It's trying to help somebody to figure out something that needs to be rectified right now from the past. Got it. That's why. Trust me, the demons are here to let you know what's going on too. And the reason is because it's for your soul's growth and evolution. It's a balance of dark and light. That's all it is. Your demons are aspects of your character, that need to be balanced out. So this person has an aspect of their character that needs healing, not just from this lifetime, but from past lives. It's some type of generational curse and cycle that needs to be reconciled and fixed in this lifetime. And that allowed this demon to possess this person. And until they heal whatever that is, this demon's going to stay on them. So this demon is forcing this person to deal with an aspect of themselves by bringing them karma. Now, it's a Leo that they're obsessed about. Okay. They might have some past generational, and I'm talking about, it recognizes this Leo soul from a past life. Whoever this person is, they have a burden that whoever this Leo is, it's a reincarnation. This Leo is a reincarnation and has an old soul. And they are reckoning with an air sign that has Earth in their chart. And something happened in the past life. Something happened in the past life. It's some kind of trauma that it's trying to resolve and heal that caused generational curses. Over and over again, these people have reincarnated. And in this life, the reason this big demon is in this person's body is it's trying to fix something generationally wrong. Okay. So this is the person they're obsessed about, this Leo, because this Leo is a very old soul. The Leo is the reincarnation. And that's why this demon is using this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Earth sign to fix something from the past, from past lives that need to be corrected. Okay. And then I have Agades, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have Agades. Okay. It says teaches languages, causes earthquakes, overthrows politicians or clergymen, returns those who have run away. Wow. So whoever this person is, they might hold some kind of seat or position of authority, or this demon possessing, this person has more than one spirit and demon possessing them. But whoever they are, this person is placed exactly where they belong in order. Everything happens in divine timing the way it's supposed to. This person might have connections or be heavily connected to politicians, clergymen, people that are in office, people that are important, Hierophant energies. Whoever this person is, this particular demon has connections to clergymen, to politicians, secret society, these type of people. They're well connected. They're well connected for a reason. The reason that they're well connected like this, they are touching me. Yes? About getting this judgment reversed. Yeah, divine timing. This is why they're here. For a particular reason. It has something to do with getting a judgment reversed. Somebody got a message that somebody is moving forward with something, getting a judgment reverse, and they're trying to stop that from happening. A King of Wands reverse that's no longer trying to create an illusion. So this demon is trying to stop someone from reversing a judgment concerning your issue. Whatever these people have done to you, this demon is trying to stop them from reversing a judgment about you and hold you back too. You're a reincarnation, and so is this Leo. I feel like it's more than one person here, okay? I feel like you are a reincarnation, and there's a Leo out here, Sun, Moon, or Rising, that's also a reincarnation. And whoever this demon is, they're trying to understand people are all here to teach us lessons and to bring and mirror to us things that need to be balanced out in our dark and light energy. And the reason everything happens in divine timing, even your oppression happened for a reason. You went through oppression in relationships, and you're like, why is this demon in my life? This demon is in your life because the demon is a mirror of you. And guess what? It's mirroring your demons, and your demons are aspects of your character that need to be balanced between dark and light energy. That could be an unbalanced heart chakra. You could have an overactive heart chakra where you give too much to the wrong people and you're a doormat for people, and you allow and make room to do things and let people impose on your time. Overactive heart chakra where you need to put some boundaries in place. Or you can have an underactive heart chakra where you don't have enough compassion for people. Either way, people with demons are placed in front of us to mirror to us things and aspects of ourselves that we need to work on. So this person has these demons that are possessing whoever, I feel like it's a woman, whoever she is, that is trying to stop you from moving forward. They've already mirrored to this Leo what aspect of themselves between their dark and light energy they need to work out. So its job is already done, but the demon is still possessing this person. So whoever this Aquarius or Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is, that they would be in a secret society. They would be very well connected with politicians and spiritual leaders, or spiritual practitioners, warlocks. They would be very well connected with them, agares, and also they are here to give answers to the riddle of somebody's past, so that they can figure out their present and their future. Think about that. When the soul card comes out, you need to awaken to who your soul is to understand what your lesson is. And when you realize what your lesson is and you pass it, then you can navigate your path within your aligned path that's uniquely for you, meaning you're going to be in your calling instead of somewhere you don't belong, doing something you shouldn't be doing. You understand? You need to be, especially if you're a reincarnation, you need to be in alignment with whatever your path is. Okay. And sometimes you're not in alignment with your path and you're somewhere doing something else. And that's why everything is failing for you, because you're supposed to be a famous cook, but you're over here joining the military or doing something else. And you're wondering why they keep telling you you're on cook duty. Then you get locked up in jail and they force you to work in the kitchen. And everywhere you go, All right, I think I'm back on. Can somebody tell me the last thing I said? No, it's okay. It's really windy outside. Well, no, I don't have that no more. I shouldn't have a problem. Can someone tell me what the last thing I said is? Because I was talking for a minute and I don't know. What's the last thing I said? Yeah, cook. Thank you. You supposed to be. Thank you so much. You supposed to be a cook, a great famous cook. You supposed to be a vegan cook. You supposed to bring health. You're creative with the colors of the different food, the bell peppers, the way you blend red onions and create things. You're supposed to be a vegan cook that's supposed to bring health and nutrition in a tasty way to communities. And you have a very good way of making food taste good and it's healthy and feeding people food that's living. That's your calling. But you keep trying to do other things. You went and joined the army and they said, nope, or you're going to cook in the army. We're going to make you work in the kitchen. And you're like, I didn't join the army to work in the kitchen. What the hell? And then you get locked up and in trouble. And then they make you work in the jail in the kitchen. And then everywhere you go, you end up, the only job we have right now is we're hiring. You just got out of jail. You're in a halfway house. We only have a cooking job. And you don't know why. Your life ain't going the way it's supposed to. But every single place your life takes you to, you end up in a kitchen cooking somewhere. Because your life purpose actually is to become a professional vegan chef, making and preparing live living food and bringing health and teaching your community how to eat healthy and make it taste good. And you're going to become rich once you accept and learn that. You have to be in alignment with who you are as a soul and knowing what you're supposed to be doing. So again, I'm going to keep it moving, but I was trying to figure out, why is this demon so obsessed with this person right here? And that person, I feel like, is a reincarnation, and they want to get a judgment reversed about whoever you are too, and that person that they might have had passed in court over you. Again, agades and botus. All right, so this person does have a demonic possession. They do have a demonic possession, but they were there to help that Leo to see his or her own demons, so that they could work on them, and also to bring something to light. Okay. All right. So let's keep it moving now. All right. So this person might have lied about a pregnancy. So maybe it is a feminine. And they might have also put spell work or a drink item in a Leo's food or drink in the past. All right. What is the obstacle right now? What is the obstacle, right? The obstacle is the cycle's over. Now, I pulled cards before I came online earlier, and they said somebody told on somebody. Forget any past street code of you're going to lose cool points in your community. You ain't supposed to snitch. Bitch, steal something from me. Steal something from me. What they say, snitches get stitches. Bitch, all day. It don't count for people that have a list. Y'all didn't get that. Child, you think I care? Child, let me tell you something. That's hoodnomics. About that snitching thing. That's hoodnomics. Sweetheart, there ain't no hood no more. The hood is gone. It's 2025. The first place there was ever the projects built was in Atlanta, and then they made it all over the U.S. And guess what? They tore them all down. And just like they going all over the U.S., gentrifying, tearing them all down. Them hoodnomics is over. It's dead. It's over. They don't exist no more. The same rules don't apply no more. Sweetheart, right now, the new rule is survive right now, because this beast is coming upon us, injecting us with the beast is coming upon us, injecting us with stuff and trying to force you to take the shot and force you to take this. It's new rules that apply right now. If you steal my money, and I need money to prep, I need money to buy water, land in the country, spirulina, and some solar power generators. I don't got time for y'all. If you steal my money, I'm a snitch. You're damn right, I'm a snitch. So the cycle's over. This person might have told about how someone had a judgment over someone in court illegally. They were doing spell work on a person to try to make them crazy, or to try to create some type of drama surrounding someone to see if they could get them locked up in jail, mental institution, or crazy. But you might have barricaded yourself in your home and disconnected from everybody that would try to connect to you to create something. I warned you guys about this before. If you're a targeted person for this and people are looking for ways to get you in trouble, what they do, I told you, is they'll use a family member or a friend or someone you date, and they'll tell them and pay them money to intentionally create a big scene and a fight. So if you're dating someone and out of nowhere he come in your home, or she come in your home with a bat, and you were not even beefing or fighting or anything, and the person just like loses their mind out of nowhere, and you've never seen this before, and they literally just out of nowhere like just bust out all your windows in your house with a bat, and take a hammer, and it's hammer time on your drywall, all over your apartment, suddenly making holes in the floor and acting crazy, and the police come and they say you did it, and you're like, what, are you possessed? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then when that police report is going to say that you caused a lot of domestic problems, and you destroyed your apartment, and you have a lawsuit, you're a troublemaker, you have mental health issues, that person was paid, that was connected to you, to do something crazy. Even if you never talk to them again and kick them out your energy, they're trying to get documentation on you to try to make you look crazy, or to try to make it so that you won't be able to get another apartment. You understand? People don't come in your life and just suddenly turn bipolar out of nowhere. I found out that my family paid an ex of mine to come in my house years ago, and just all out of nowhere took a hammer and hit my ceiling, and busted out my door and the window, just lost it out of nowhere. Um, Snatched one of my air conditioners out of my window, just went completely nuts. I had to call the police and everything. And I was like, is this person mentally ill? I don't understand what came in my house, emptied out my fridge, threw everything outside in my backyard. This is years ago. Somebody just went ballistic on me out the blue, and it seems so unreal. And I couldn't understand. I was like, we didn't have a fight. We didn't have an argument. Nothing was going on. And just snap like that. And then later on, oh, I guess I'm bipolar or something. Maybe I have a diagnosis. Later on, I found out my family paid him to do that, because my family was trying to, for me, get a judgment so they could steal some money from me. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, this is what they use and do. To other people too. I've heard a lot of people's stories where a family member might come in their house and just try to tear their whole house up and act like they just had an episode. And then when it's all over, I'm sorry about that, sis. I don't know why I did that. No. You did that because you didn't, you were recording evidence that you needed to make it look like I'm living in squalor. That's why I said, if you're targeted, be careful who you allow in your home or to even connect to you, because they will use anyone that is connected to you to try to create some form of drama, especially if you're a hermit and you don't have any drama and you're not connected to anyone to create drama. They have to try to create something to get you to act out in some kind of a way. So they'll try to start going through your utility companies by turning off your utilities or something crazy when you pay the bill. And then they'll play stupid because they want you to act out. So they'll have a reason to arrest you. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. So you have to be very careful. If you're targeted, until you're sure of exactly who's doing what, cut everybody out. I just recently found out somebody else that was a part of all this, or they were aware of what was going on, that was doing spell work, that was even connected to like my own daughter's father's side of the family, that I would have never expected. I remember because me and him was cool. But I just recently found out that he was a part of this shit going back 20 years ago. He knew about this shit too, but couldn't say nothing. It's almost to the point where I don't want to, and you know who they are because they're guilty. Because if you've ever spoken to any people from your past now that you're aware of what you were a part of, they will hit you up if they know you're about to go to court or around the holidays, and they will check your temperature. Hey, Happy New Year. I just want to see how you're doing. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. You remember me? I'm a friend of your baby father's. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? It's almost to the point where, you know, even people that you really thought was the most innocent and neutral, that would never be a part of something, or, you know, I'm scared to pull cards almost on anybody I know from my past, because I know they're going to come up dirty. It's almost to the point where I know everybody's going to come up dirty, because so many of these people are weak-willed and so desperate to be able to make six figures or more. They're desperate to be able to keep their jobs, you know, that everybody's weak-willed. You know, everybody's not built like you. You know what I mean? Everybody's not built. And it's almost to the point where people that I even admire and that I actually fuck with, I'm scared to pull cards on them. I'm talking about like people from the past, because these are people that, you know, I genuinely care for, that were cool with me, that really don't have a beef with me, but they joined that secret society. And it's like, I don't want to pull cards, because it's going to break my heart to find out that it's you too. It's like, it's going to break my heart literally to find out that it was your ass too. And you knew all along what my baby father was doing. But all this time you've been speaking to my ass and we've been cool, you ain't open up your mouth and say shit, because you're not allowed to, because you were part of that secret society too. Everybody. When you move forward with your life, y'all, and you get your blessings and everything comes back in, you're not going to be able to communicate with nobody from your past. Some of y'all are not going to be able to still be okay with anybody from your past. Period. Because they can't be anything to you but an ops or agent. And let your broke ass family who gone to jail or into poverty know where you're at, so that they can figure another way. I was talking to my cousin the other night, and I was like, I really used to think that rich people, they were wrong, and they were stuck up. Why wouldn't you help your whole family? You're rich. I don't understand why you wouldn't help your whole family. If you see your family living in squalor and poverty, and you got all them billions of dollars, you cannot ever convince me you're a righteous person if you won't help your family and you living apart from them and you hiding. Make me rich. I'm going to make everybody in my family rich. Everybody living good. I want everybody to experience chinchilla. Ciao. Today, QUAN in 2025 has a new understanding of why a lot of wealthy, rich people do not talk to their poor family. I motherfucking understand now. Bitch, I completely understand why rich people or well-to-do people, and it doesn't mean you're a bad person because you might have gotten you a piece of something in life, but I understand why some of y'all disconnect from your family members and don't fucking help and don't give no phone number, no address, and go into hiding. I motherfucking understand now. Child, these people, like Siddhartha said, I said it, but I'm saying Siddhartha said it. Like Siddhartha and me agree, they're insufferable. These motherfuckers are insufferable. They have an entitlement complex to the point of the delusion. Some of y'all have had money stolen from y'all that you have not even received yet, and you might literally be struggling, eating out of cans of food and struggling just to stay afloat until whatever they stole from you comes to you or whatever, because of how they've been oppressing you. And these people have been losing their mind trying to manipulate, get to you, anchor themselves in your energy, and you don't even got no motherfucking money yet. These motherfuckers have been trying to kill you, like literally have been doing everything to try to kill you, get inside your home, follow you, stalk you, break into your home. These idiots have been losing their motherfucking minds, doing things to put you into bondage and oppression, and you ain't even had shit. Showing their whole ass, doing everything, clowning in your face, playing goofy ass games, following you around, hiding and ducking out in empty apartments in your building, you know, goofy spying on you because they work for the government. You got motherfuckers in I got a clown. I'm gonna tell you, I got a clown from the government, FBI. There's a house for sale. I told you my neighborhood is empty. It's a ghost town now. All the people they hired to do spell work in the covens, they've moved them out and they put the homes on the market now. Maybe it's 3 families living on the street, barely. All the homes are empty and on the market for sale because they were all being used for, you know, my gang stalking. But the house next door to me that's for sale right now, There's a goofy ass FBI agent in there with this white truck. You know how they drive those government vehicles or whatever. And his goofy ass, every time I leave my house, he'll either come in my home or he'll follow me wherever I go or whatever the case may be. And his job is every time I come out my house and go to the mailbox to come outside with a scarf wrapped around his face, covering his nose up to his eyes, a hat on top of his head, and sunglasses so I can't see his face, and start spraying his car with a hose like a dumbass. And he knows that he's doing it to try to play some kind of psychological game with me, and I'm ignoring him because he goofy. Only somebody with a really, really small penis would do something like that. Because that's some little dick shit. Because and this is somebody that most likely pay for pussy. Because don't nobody that don't have to pay for pussy get into these type of activities. All right. But when I come out every time I come out the house, he come out the house with sunglasses, a hat covering the forehead to the sunglasses, and a scarf covering the bottom part of his face all the way to the sunglasses. And he sprays the white truck with a hose of water like he's washing a fucking truck every time I come out the house to go to my mailbox. And he's trying to be funny, but the stupid bitch, I saw his motherfucking face when he first went into this house. That's not his house. It's for sale. It's a government house, and it's for sale. But his stupid, goofy ass, his fat ass went in there, and he follows me in his car every time I leave my home, or he'll come in my home when I'm not there, and he's just sitting in an empty house because that house is on the market for sale. But initially, he was supposed to wait around until New Year's because I guess by then I'd be so lonely and desperate. And in New Year's, I'd be looking for someone to have a drink and celebrate with. And look, here I am. It just happens to be a man. I know you haven't seen one of these in a long time. Can I show you my dick? I know you haven't seen one of those in a long time. And I know you're close to 50. So I know you got to be thirsty enough to sleep with a man that got to pay for pussy. You got to be. And it's New Year's. I know. And that's when this mug came outside and kind of looked. And I was like, nigga, I will shoot you in your motherfucking face. And then in your nuts. Don't you look over here with your stupid ass self, with your dumb ass self. I could tell his goofy ass younger than me, oh, she'll be thirsty. I'm sure of it. Because all of them think alike. They stupid. They fucking stupid. And I know he can hear me right now because that's all he do all day is he's paid money to play with his dick and try to energy harvest from me. I told you that's an empty house for sale. They got a for sale sign out front. He don't live there. But, he go in there, because, he one of them. He connected to one of them. But I'm just saying, and yeah, that's what he do. He's paid to play with his dick all day long and do like sex magic. And by New Year's, I was supposed to have, since I'm isolated and thirsty, by New Year's, I was supposed to be so desperate and so happy. I was supposed to be so happy to see a black man, that would seem to be alone too, happen to be alone on New Year's. I'd be so thirsty and desperate that, hey, it's New Year's. You want to have a drink? Yeah, we might as well have a drink together. It's New Year's. Hey, let's pop a bottle together. That's what was supposed to happen. I pull cards on the situation. By New Year's, he was supposed to have sex with me after a night of drinking. That's what was supposed to happen. And then they were like, he was frustrated because, New Year's came and went. And he was like, fuck, it didn't work. I couldn't even make eye contact. No, you stupid, dumb motherfucker. Coming out here with a fucking sunglasses, a hat, spraying your fucking car on the stupid shit. Bitch, I already know. I seen that ugly ass mug of yours already. Stupid ass. I'm just saying, y'all feel me? Because a lot of y'all have been going through the same thing with these people. This is why the rich and the wealthy do not let their family members know where they live, their phone number, nothing. They don't even want to help them or nothing. Because they have an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. And when you see how they've orchestrated and operated and orchestrated things in and around your life while you're poor, while you don't have shit. They orchestrate all these things while you don't have shit, losing their minds, sending goofy people to catfish you, doing all this shit, and you don't even have shit yet. So what you think they're going to do? What you think they're going to do once you get your money? Child, You got a goofy Libra high priestess in the reverse, talking about trying to get somebody kidnapped. Or don't worry about it. Just let her go out. Let her go out. And then when they find her body, it'll be that what it is. Intuitive goddess, I know. That's who work with my family to try to steal my trust and my money and stuff. Talking about, okay, so she isolated and we can't get her and create no drama. So maybe she needs to date and think everything's okay and go back out in the world again. And when she get out there, just follow her. And then when they find her body, bitch, you and nobody else ain't gonna motherfucking kill me, you stupid bitch. Goofy ass self. When they find her body, bitch, you sound stupid. Bitch, they'll find your body before they find mine, bitch. I promise, bitch. I mean, I understand. Listen to me. I understand now why the wealthy will not let their family members know where they live, because you will never be able to do enough for them. Even if you have an overactive heart chakra like QUAN used to have, and you are like, every family member is going to own a house. I just received all this trust fund money, all this inheritance, every family member, the close and distant. I'm going to make sure everybody, and I'm calling a family meeting, and I'm going to make sure every single one of my nieces and nephews and family members each have a car, each have their own condo, townhouse, or single family house, because I feel empowered when the whole family is strong. You can't do that shit. No, you can't. Because these entitled motherfuckers, even after you give them a house, give them a car, and give them things. All right, now I gave you this, so you should be able to take the rest of your life from here and do well. There's no reason for you to fall backwards or fall down or ever have to come to me for money again. Sweetheart, every single year around the holidays and Christmas, somebody's going to be dying of cancer on their last breath if you don't send them some money. Or it's like little JoJo about to die. It's going to be every year. Your family is going to expect you to pay for all meals, every single thing that you ever do going forward for the rest of your life. Your family is going to expect you to finance them and to pay for every fucking thing for the rest of your life. You will never be able to do enough for them, ever. They will forever have their hand out. And if the minute you say no or refuse to give them something, they're going to plot on your life and have you killed. Because they some stupid motherfuckers. And if you're poor right now or don't have shit right now because these people have the way they have oppressed you and they're acting like this right now, trying to plot to kidnap you, talking about leave your body here and follow you to have you killed or set you up to have you catfish and employ. Maybe we could get her to have sex with a warlock and they'll do a death spell. Try this man. Send this man. Send this witch. Go ahead and get this Indonesian witch. Go ahead and get this Central American witch. Contact her baby father side of the family. Do this, do that, do this. If your family's acting a motherfucking fool, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, and everybody, make her daughter an offer. If they acting like this while you broke and pulling nothing but lint out your pockets because you don't have shit, because they took every motherfucking thing from you right now, because they thought they were going to kill you right now, and you don't even have the money yet, how you think their ignorant asses is going to act once you get your money? The reason God allowed a lot of you all that have abundance coming towards you, the reason God held that shit back from you for so long was because God needed you to see who everybody was in your family, in your community, at your church, your pastor. Yeah, your pastor too. Oh, bitch. Your pastor too. God needed you to see who these motherfuckers was, even your motherfucking funky ass pastor. All of them. God needed you to see the truth about everybody in your community. Everybody, friends from 10 years ago. The people at your job you thought was cool. Like, you too? And I went to the same church with these people. Listen, you needed to be able to see how weak-willed people were, even people you thought were innocent, even people that you carried in your heart that you felt could never do nothing to you. Not you too, little Rosa Parks, 90 years old. You're like, you was in on it too? Bitch, you 93 years old. You used to pray for me. The fuck? I can't take it no more. My heart is broke. Bitch, you 93 years old. I used to bring you a plate every day. I play the numbers for you. You too. You was in on it. And little grandma holding her head down. You like, grandma? No, you too. You took a bribe. Well, I'm telling y'all, people will break your heart. People will break your heart. Even people you least expected, your nieces, your nephews, your 90-year-old grandmother. You're like, grandma, you took a bribe too. Well, I needed money. I needed the money. That God needed to reveal to you the true heart of man. And the true heart of man is dark. Until you go through a heart transformation, a heart chakra transformation, and you're operating, even when you're in your north node, you can be tempted and do something that's vile. It doesn't mean you're perfect, and it doesn't mean you won't lose your way just because you're in your north node. Okay, because perfection is death. That means you've mastered yourself, and no one here has mastered themselves. We're all a work in progress. So man is flawed. The heart of man is dark. So God needed you to be able to see the truth about everybody. And once you get that, my own baby, my child, my daughter, my son, oh man, so that you will know how to move when he does bless you. Okay. So I'm going to go on with this reading. I kept y'all long enough, but I'm just saying God needed you to understand. So like I said, if you have an overactive heart chakra and you got abundance in 2025 coming towards you, God already knew that you had an overactive heart chakra and that you would have allowed your family into your life, and you would have probably tried to give all your money out to everybody. And these entitled motherfuckers, the minute you said no to one of them, they would have, even before then, they would have probably started planning on all kind of stupid, dumbass schemes. Look, record and make it look like I'm getting run over by a car, and or this is what we're gonna do. I'm when she come out the house, call me, and I'm gonna come down the street and I'm gonna run my car into her for her insurance money because I know she upped her insurance. This is the type of shit that your family would be doing, coming up with all these stupid. They got a notebook of stupid ideas of how to get your money. When we get in her house, I'm gonna fall down the steps, and then we're gonna sue her homeowner's insurance. When I tell you, it was on the news. There is a woman on the news just about a year ago. This black woman, her best friend told her to come over her house with a baby, and her best friend called another friend. So when she pulled up to crash their car into her so that they could do insurance fraud, they almost killed her and her baby. Friends, how many of us has them? These are some stupid ass people. And you ain't seen stupid until you get that money. You ain't seen the book of stupid ideas until you actually get that money, y'all. If there's money coming towards you, you have not yet seen the book of stupid ideas open up yet. You thought slipping and falling was a thing. Smokey, I slipped and I followed from you remember Friday movie, but I'll settle out of court right now. You ain't seen shit yet. So you understand, God needed you to get discernment and to understand what you have to do is to completely disconnect and disappear from your family. You can't help them. You can't help them. If you want to help somebody, you're going to have to do it through a 10th party so distant from them that they would never knew it came from you. And it would have to be little tiny drops. And it would seem like it came from donate to a food or soup kitchen that they eat at or some shit like that. But you can't donate directly or give nobody nothing directly in your fucking family, because the minute they get one little taste of blood, of anything, automatically they get an entitlement complex because they know it's so much more where that came from. If you hit the lottery or get a blessing through inheritance, or any money is coming toward you from stolen money, from AdSense or anything like that, that you're about to get from a lawsuit, from this disability, the false claim, anything that you're about to get right now, lawsuit, anything, they're going to automatically feel entitled to any amount of money you have. As long as you've got a large amount of money, they will feel entitled to it. Even if you gave them a car, you just gave me a car. I know you got at least about $5 million, and all you gave me was a car. That's Jill Scott hate on me. She, if I baked you a peach pie, and gave it to you, you're going to ask me, why not the moon? If you gave them a car, not a used one, a brand new car of their liking, a brand new car, but you got $1 billion, they would be like, you got $1 billion, ho. All you got me was this new car. That's what you would get from your family. All of them at the same time. All that hoe bought me was a new car, and she got $1 billion. She could have bought me a house too. If you bought him a house and a new car, well, bitch, you're not going to pay for our vacation too? My family, I want to take my family on vacation, and I need furniture for my new house too. I mean, goddamn, you got $1 billion. You're not going to fill my house up with furniture too? This is how these people are. This is how they're entitled. And they're so low vibrational, they will already be plotting on how to keep on coming to you for money nonstop, nonstop, nonstop. And that's what they'll do until your money is gone or until you're dead. That's why wealthy people disappear from their ignorant ass families when they get money. I used to look down and I used to be judgmental and I used to think they were wrong. And now I know why they're right. And I completely understand why people, once they become wealthy, disconnect from their family and community, because these stupid, ignorant ass motherfuckers and the way they behave, they feel entitled. They're never grateful. You ever moved an entitled homeless motherfucker in your house thinking you was rescuing them? You want to see entitled? You want to see somebody with an entitled complex? Find someone that's demonically possessed that you thought you were helping out that was homeless or on the bridge of being homeless with their children in a shelter. Move them in your motherfucking house and be like, you know what? You don't have to live like that. I'm in an empty house. I got 5 empty rooms. That don't make no sense, sweetheart. You can come on here. Just help with the utilities. You know, I can help you. Bitch, you want to see someone entitled? Somebody walk around your house making a whole bunch of noise and acting like you need to tiptoe around them. There's a reason why people go through certain suffering and things in their life, because they need an attitude adjustment. You want to see entitled? Find someone with a demonic possession with children that's homeless and move them in your house thinking you rescuing them and helping them, and then watch that entitlement. How quick? All right, pack up all your shit. I'm gonna drop you right back off at the shelter. You be okay. I'm gonna pray for you. I wish you the best. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, going through your shit, trying to go. You find them trying to write your credit card numbers down, trying to go through your purse. Why not the moon? Oh, bitch, you think you did something for me? You just happy because you just happy. You think you better than me because you in a better position than me. You like the fact that I'm in this position so you can help me because it do something for your ego, for you to be over me, and for you to feel like I'm underneath of you. That's the only reason you helping me. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I apologize. That's not the reason that I helped you. But you know what? Here, let me return your ass to the shelter. No matter of fact, oh, it's full. Okay, well, here's some gas money. You can go ahead and park back up under that bridge with your 3 babies. I'm so sorry for them kids. I wish y'all the best. God bless. Bye. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel inferior. I was not trying to make you feel no kind of way at all. But I see that I've offended you. So, and let me go on. I offended you with my help, and I'm sorry. You can go on back into Oscar the Grouch trash can. I'm telling you, you be thinking you helping entitled ass people. They're in their season of their life of learning a lesson. And they're in the position they're in because there's an attitude adjustment that needs to happen. That's why they are where they are. Holy Spirit. All right. So somebody couldn't balance the situation and a cycle's over. And now somebody's going to move to calmer waters because of it. So that's with whoever this possessed. The star in reverse. This could be Aquarius. Someone might have Aquarius. And like I said, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in their chart that has a demonic possession where they were obsessed. They were really, really obsessed about getting a judgment reversed about whoever you are, and also working with a Leo that they want back in their life, that they want their energy. It's a demon possessing that person that recognizes that Leo energy. That's a reincarnation. They recognize that person's soul, and that demonic spirit possessing them is trying to get them for something from a past life. It's something that needs to be rectified in the subconscious mind that has to do with balancing their dark and light energy. And that's why that demon is on that Leo so hard, working through that Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius energy. It's trying to mirror to that person what needs to be reckoned in their bloodline from a past life. What type of thinking needs to be corrected. Okay. Okay. So let me see really quick. Is there anything else? And then I'll wrap up. I'll put one more thing of cards and then we'll get ready to wrap up. Y'all, I'm telling you, I learned. I've always had an overactive heart chakra. I've been one of the people that I've been guilty of having an overactive heart chakra with a bunch of narcissists. A lot of times people will get an overactive heart chakra because you were like a rug that people stepped on, because you might have grown up in a narcissistic family where you were mentally conditioned by the way you were treated, that you were the underdog and you were supposed to be. That's your position, the underdog. And it's your job to make sure at all times everybody else's needs are met. Everybody else is happy. Everybody else is okay except for you. You were trained that way, to walk on eggshells around everybody else's emotions and feelings, while everybody could say whatever they want to you, do whatever they want to you. That's conditioning that happens in your childhood, and a lot of times when you get that kind of conditioning in your childhood, when you get older, you have an overactive heart chakra where you put other people's needs before your own needs. You think what's important for other people is more important to make sure they're okay before you're okay. That's an overactive heart chakra, and that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Any imbalance is negative. Any imbalance is negative. But an overactive heart chakra is a negative thing. People think that it's not a negative thing because, hey, but I'm a giving person, so I'm a godly. No, it's not a good thing. That's an imbalance. And it can get you in trouble. You got to learn to take care of yourself first. Self-love, self-preservation. Yeah, it's not selfish. You're taught that you're being selfish if you take care of yourself first, because you were raised by a narcissist. All right, anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody, oh my God. So right now, somebody has cancer, AIDS, or STD. Oh my God. Somebody might work at a house fire or house fire. Is there a house fire going on somewhere right now? Somebody's house might have caught on fire. Or is someone's house their body and their body's on fire with an STD? All right, let's jump into this. Oh, wow. This is T. T. Okay. So this is actually happening like right now. Somebody's house might be on fire right now, or maybe their body is on fire. All right. What's going on with a house fire right now? And someone might have cancer, AIDS, or STD. What's this, Holy Spirit? They touching me. I want you to tell me about this cancer, AIDS, STD first. Somebody might be a King of Wands. Someone could have Aries, Leo, or Sag in their court, or someone might be seen as very inspirational, a leader, very attractive. I have the Empress here. Somebody might be pregnant, or somebody could be the Empress. Somebody's the wounded warrior. So I have a King of Wands and I have an Empress energy. That's fire, and that's Libra energy, but it doesn't have to be a Libra. The Empress can represent a pregnant woman, or it could just represent someone that might be older, that might be in the upright. Somebody didn't get their wish fulfillment. Somebody that wanted to be with an Empress, this could be an older man or a woman, they didn't get their wish fulfillment. It might be a King of Wands. It could be a fire sign. Let's go. Tell me about cancer, AIDS, or STD. Tell me about this cancer, AIDS, or STD energy. Somebody is in their thoughts about a high priestess. Wow. So somebody is in their thoughts about a high priestess. Okay, what's the obstacle? Tell me about it. What's the obstacle? Or you might be in your thoughts about somebody. What is this? Somebody is in their thoughts about how somebody might have tried to create a problem or some kind of some kind of obstacle for you, but they couldn't backstab and betray you. Okay. Okay, got it. And this person might be coming toward you right now. And they know that you're a high priestess. Okay. Now you could be a man or a woman. Okay. Somebody either has cancer, AIDS, or an STD because they're getting karma, or they were trying to send somebody toward you to give you STD or AIDS. Someone can't give you cancer. Unless it's the CIA. I think they do have something. They said something about they put something in Bob Marley's shoe and then he got cancer. Maybe they did some black magic with his shoes or something, probably spell work. So it's one or the other. I'm going to clarify who has cancer, AIDS, or an STD. Yeah, so this is the problem. Somebody's coming towards you, but they know that you're a high priestess or you're highly intuitive. And they're in their thoughts because they already know that you know everything they did to you. So somebody is worried about coming toward you because they already know that you're aware of what they did to you. Okay. Now, the person coming toward you might have cancer, AIDS, or STD, meaning, and this could be a water sign coming towards you. They might have cancer, AIDS, or STD because they are getting bad karma, or they know that they sent somebody toward you to catfish you to try to give you an STD or AIDS, but they could not backstab and betray you because you might be abstinent and you might not date. The Ten of Swords reverse. But it's one of those two. But either way, they're coming towards you, and that's why they're in their thoughts and they're worried because they can't create any more illusions about what they were a part of. All right, why y'all touching my back? What do y'all want me to say? And they could not balance a situation. Yeah, they couldn't balance a situation concerning something that was done against you financially with magic, right? So somebody knows, somebody that has to come toward you with something, and they have to come toward you. They could not balance the situation with spell work. So they might have been doing death spells to try to kill you. So somebody might have, they're worried about coming toward you because you know everything, high priestess, man or woman. Somebody's coming toward you and they feel some kind of way about coming toward you because they know you're a high priest or a high priestess and they know that you know everything they did. That's the problem. Okay. And they couldn't backstab and betray you, and they couldn't do a death spell and get rid of you. And they have to come toward you now. And that's what they feel some kind of way about. Okay. Who has cancer, AIDS, or STD? Or is that what they were trying to, or is that what they were trying to catfish you and send somebody towards you? Okay. This might be a Leo. A Leo might have cancer, AIDS, or STD. Okay. With that strength card energy. Maybe they have Pisces in their chart or water in their chart. Oh, man. Yeah. The person coming toward you might be sick. Okay. The person that's coming toward you might be sick. And it might be because of the karma and the backfire because of what they did to you. But they couldn't backstab and betray you. Thank you. They gave it to me. Okay. So here it is. You're a high priest or high priestess, man or woman. Whoever's coming toward you, they have either cancer, AIDS, or STD. They do. Okay. And they're in their thoughts because the Five of Wands is speaking to the spell work that they did on you. And they couldn't backstab and betray you with spell work. And they're worried because they know you're a high priestess and they know that you know. That's the problem. They know that you know that they did spell work on you and they wouldn't stop. They're sick with cancer or AIDS or an STD. I don't know what. Okay. But that's why they're in their thoughts. Okay. So now tell me about this house fire. Tell me about this house fire. Oh, wow. Did somebody that will do anything for money have a house fire? I want you to tell me about this house fire. They said this is going on right now. Is somebody setting a house on fire or something? They're touching me. Hold on. What's going on with a fire? All right. They keep telling me to pull these other cards. Somebody that's getting divorced or breaking up with somebody. Somebody that's getting divorced or getting out of contract or breaking up with somebody. Okay, there might be a tarot card reader setting a house on fire right now. I don't know. Or in real time. If not right now, like, the Six of Cups reverse, or this is happening right now. That could mean this week. There may be a tarot card reader that's insecure, that your light triggers, that might be setting something on fire. Someone might be setting someone's house on fire or setting something on fire. I don't know. Oh, your sister? Oh, shit. I don't know. Somebody's sister, a young woman between 18 and 35. A tarot card reader might be setting somebody's sister's house on fire or something like that. Child, who is setting something on fire? What the hell? Somebody's play brother or play sister. Somebody might be someone's sister, or someone might be someone's play brother or play sister. There might be a tarot card reader set that might have tried to set somebody's house on fire, or they might be about to try to set somebody's house on fire. A grandfather figure. It might be an older man or older woman involved. All right. Who's connected to this house fire? Who's connected? Ooh, child. All right. Somebody could be West African. Who's connected to this house fire? This is the mother or father of one or more of your children. Who's connected to this fire? Oh, somebody might be Somalian. Who's connected to this fire? Ooh. Central African. Somebody in my collective right now in your family is your hackers. Okay. I'm going to go over that one more time. Somebody might be doing spell work. Somebody might be doing spell work. So somebody's house catches on fire. The people that are connected to this fire is a Somalian. Okay. There's a Somalian connect. Remember, people can set your house on fire if you don't pray. If you're not protected spiritually, you know they can do occult magic and spell work to make your set your house on fire. It does happen. So everyone connected to this fire. So if somebody's house burns down on fire, these are the culprits. Someone is Somalian. Your family, your jealous family is your hackers. Someone in my collective right now. A Central African. A Central African is connected to this fire. A West African is connected to this fire. This is the mother or father of one or more of your children. So somebody's baby mother or baby father is connected to this fire. Somebody is somebody's play brother or play sister. Or this might be someone's play sister specifically, or sister. And a tarot card reader that's insecure. So these people are all connected to a fire. Maybe they're setting somebody's grandmother or grandfather's house on fire. Take it as it resonates. What else about this fire? They might be setting an older person's house on fire that's related to somebody that they're mad at. This could be somebody's aunt, uncle, or someone's sister. They set a grandfather figure. It could be an older man or older woman whose house they're setting on fire. Someone's property is going to be set on fire. Or they're doing spell work to try to do that right now. Okay? They're saying the spell work is going to backfire. Okay. So they're saying that the spell work is going to backfire. Somebody might be trying to come toward you very quickly to avoid a tower. And they're saying this spell work is going to backfire. And they're not going to move forward. But that's who came together to do spell work to try to set somebody's home on fire. So somebody might be coming toward you to tell you the truth about something. And someone might be coming towards you to tell you the truth about something. And I'm guessing that might be the reason why. But they don't have to worry. This fire is not going to happen. They're doing spell work to set somebody's home on fire right now. But they're telling me that spell work's not going to work. that spell work is going to backfire. Whoever's house that trying to do spell work to set on fire, it's not going to catch fire. Okay. And they're not going to be able to move forward with that. So the person that's coming towards you should still go toward you. They're coming towards you to give you the truth about something. And when you get the truth, they're going to move on to calmer waters after that. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit, to end this reading? Give me 3 cards to end this read. Give me 3 cards to end this read, please. Yo, I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. Y'all see these cards? And this one came out sideways. Here he is. That earth sign, you see it? Now you see it, now you don't. Now you pick it up, put it down. I can make a booger talk. That's from In Living Color. I'm so corny. Okay, so yo, I will watch old episodes of In Living Color still. Child, with my popcorn. I have such an old spirit. So look, child, that shit funny from back in the day. Whoever this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo is that's been getting this, I think this is the rich man, or this could represent several energies. But whoever this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo is that's about to get, that got communicated that because they couldn't kill you with spell work or anything else, whatever injustice they did financially against you, they're under judgment for it right now, because they also abused power with their position to hold you back. They might have gotten a judge to sign a false warrant to have you monitored in your home and lied and said that you was a drug dealer, or whatever lie they told to have you monitored in your home. It was so that they could get away with stealing your money or saying that you were mentally disabled while your family got a social security check. Whatever they did, they abused their power of position to have you monitored heavily. But what they actually did was gang stalk you. But they might have done it legally through a warrant from a judge or something. They're under judgment for restricting you with the 4 of Pentacles. They're under judgment for restricting you, okay, with the 4 of Pentacles, so that they could steal your money or commit a financial injustice to you. They're under judgment for that. They might even die, or something is completely over right now with the Death card. And then I have the Hierophant here. This has to do with court. So they're under legal judgment. I should have put these 2 together. They're under judgment in the legal system for what they did. And something's completely over. The person coming toward you right now, that to tell you something, they're doing spell work now to try to set someone that they might love house on fire, or their house on fire. But that spell work is going to backfire. It's not going to work. And it's because everything's coming to a complete end, and somebody might end up going to jail for abusing power in the government with the Hierophant, so they could steal from you through gang stalking, possibly legally through a warrant with a judge, or even saying you were mentally ill. Whatever they did, they're under judgment for it, and they can't get a judgment reversed now. They're going to get in trouble. You're going to have a lawsuit against the government and against them. Okay, so here you are. You saw the cards pop up out my hands. I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I will be back after breakfast. This was fun.